We've reached that point in US history again where things have gotten so crazy that many feel it could boil over into civil war. And whereas the US is a failing state, doctrinally speaking, there's intelligent analysis of that fact, and then there are people who clearly don't know what they're talking about. So let's get after it. I'm James Merritt, emergency manager and career soldier, and this is Readiness Nation. So, civil conflict and strife in the US will be a recurring topic of discussion on this channel as one, civil conflagration as it's called, is one of the primary man-made disaster types in emergency management. And two, as a field-grade civil affairs officer, it's literally my job to analyze the human terrain within the battle space, identify the sources of stability and instability, and develop the strategy to empower the sources of stability and mitigate the sources of instability. So this whole conversation is central to what we do in my current MOS. And furthermore, if you're new here, before I was a civil affairs officer, I was an infantry officer. So I'm an actual school-trained warfighter and Afghanistan veteran. And before that, I started out in the Army as an enlisted combat medic. So I got a front row seat to the actual human costs of war. But with that said, what follows doesn't represent the opinions, policies, or perspectives of the DoD or the DHS. It's the wholly owned intellectual property of Readiness Nation, LLC. So, getting to the point, what was that I was saying about the US doctrinally being a failing state?